Normally, when you open the window, you would see nature. But in a panjia, you would see my landlord's kimchi.
In a more Western context, couples move in together before they think about marriage. In my conservative Korean background, you can't do that.
Hello. 저희 한국 사람들 좀 특징이 쉬어도 뭔가 가만히 있으면 안 될 것 같다는 좀 강박이 많은데
Our parents' generation are still like, they're not that far from the war. That's why their mentality was just like the work mentality. It's great to have a lot of money, but then like, for what reason?
I feel like sometimes I don't really have a voice when it comes to the way that I want to show myself to society.
서울은 매혹적인 도시이고 장미를 꿈꾸지만 사람들이 아래 그 가시 때문에 많이 찔려서 아파하고 있는 곳이다.
People call me Ye. A panjia is a unique housing like you have seen in the movie Parasite. Basically what it is, it's a basement house. As soon as I wake up, I just go straight to the gym. I like starting my day with the gym because it really clears my head and gets me focused for the day.
I'm on the 42nd floor. I feel very fortunate to be living here. Although it's very far from things, transportation-wise.
Feels like one of those videos where people show their skincare routine. This is not a routine though, I do it not every day. I'm not a good Korean, I'm sorry.
I am what they call in Korea kyopo. A kyopo is a person that is Korean in blood but has lived abroad or was born abroad. And I was born in Santiago, Chile. Church was a really big part of the Korean culture. My parents, or my mom especially, is kind of conservative. One of the reasons why I want to get a house is because it's easier to kind of build my life afterwards.
This is my bedroom. This is where I sleep. This is where I work on my bed. And this is my plants.
I feel like right now it's just part of being an adult. Part of being an early 20-year-old person is being able to think about like your financial future, and all these housing crises you have to bypass.
반지하에서도 살아봤는데 그때는 아주 바퀴벌레들이 너무 끔찍해서 거기서 오래 살지 못했어요. 고시원에 살다가 월세를 살다가 지금은 이제 전세를 살게 돼서 지금 집에는 제가 지금까지 살았던 것 중에서는 가장 만족스러워요. 저는 창문도 없는 곳에서 살아봤기 때문에 지금은 창도 있고 바람도 들어오고 전세 자금 대출이라는 게 한국에는 있어요. 그래서 그 부분에 있어서 이자가 좀 저렴하기 때문에 월세보다 저렴한 금액으로 집을 훨씬 더 좋은 집에서 살 수 있기 때문에
I'm juggling 3 big things right now. I'm still a student. I'm taking online classes right now. I chose an online college so I wouldn't have to pay a lot of tuition. All that tuition money came to the down payment. These panjias were actually made to be military bunkers because we were in war with North Korea. I mean, open the windows, normally you would see nature, but I see my landlord's kimchi. I see my landlord's kimchi and all her side dishes. It was only supposed to be a temporary place, but everyone started to leave to come to Seoul, and we didn't have enough housing. This is my bathroom, this is my sink, and this is my toilet. They aren't really the best conditions for a person to live in. Mine is a great one. Next stop is my studio. My dream right now, being able to eat off of music. Music is the #1 passion I have.
I feel like the subway's gonna be really crowded today.
My commute is usually like 1 hour and 20 if I consider the transfer times. So yeah, it's pretty long, but it's okay because my house is nicer than my old house. It's now a short walk to my work. We'll get there and we'll start my day.
출근하기 전에 항상 감사 일기를 쓰는 편이에요. 왜냐하면 아침에 이렇게 감사하면서 시작을 하면 하루가 되게 좀 즐겁고 다른 날보다 활기차서 이거를 시작한 지는 한 3, 4개월 정도 된 것 같아요. 제가 일하는 곳은 굉장히 큰 규모이고요. 네, 대학생 때는 굉장히 오고 싶었던 회사 중에 하나였고, 네, 장래 희망이라고 할 수 있을 정도로 저는 이제 회사에 도착해서 열심히 일을 하러 돈을 벌러 들어가 보겠습니다. 이따 점심시간에 봬요. 안녕.
Sometimes feel like Seoul might be like a monster, kind of tries to eat you alive. I feel like everyone has a certain plan already designed in their minds from an early age. We're like educated that we have to get a good score, and a good score leads to a good college leads to a good job. I think I'm different. But I'm actually I like being different, so. For me personally, when I make music, it's just really about what I feel and what I am in the moment. So I don't try to focus on putting a message in, but it does come out unintentionally.
I'd like to welcome y'all to the life of gay. I'm like 24, 25, I'm okay.
I work with webtoons, and what a webtoon is basically a manga or a comic that you can read on your phone. So we have Korean content that is translated to English content, and this English content has to be localized so that it looks natural to an English reader. Hopefully the design is pleasant to read. Recently, I started working on this one about this woman in her 20s that has just graduated college but has gone back home to take care of her granny. However, her family is very traditional and kind of expects these things from her. That comic has been very eye-opening with my own relationship with my grandma, and I think it's pretty cool that I can come to these realizations at work while reading these sort of fun, beautiful webtoons.
점심시간이다. 신난다. 네, 직장 동료예요. 김지인 프로님이라고 합니다. 한국에서 일하면 좋은 점도 있고 나쁜 점도 있는 것 같아요. 어디서든 똑같지만 좋은 점이 뭐가 있을까요? 이제 돌아가야겠다. 커피를 한 잔. 그런 인왕 표정만 안 하면 좋을 것 같아요.
나와 일 사이에 좀 균형을 맞추기 위해서 되게 노력을 해야 되는데 그게 좀 쉽지가 않아요.
도 많고 서울에서 일하는 걸 부러워하는 친구들도 많지만은 실상은 이제 나의 내면이나 나의 일상을 많이
I was listening to this podcast about how important it is to take care of yourself for like artists, and I was thinking to myself, that wouldn't work in Korea. I feel like taking care of yourself in Korea would mean more work. Alright, we are right in front of where I work. I'm gonna go teach.
I very aggressively accepted the idea of marriage into our relationship. I was like, marriage? And then one day I was like, nah, marriage. And
I'm a passive person. I'm like, okay, marriage.
In a more Western context, like couples move in together before they think about marriage. But in my conservative Korean background, like you can't do that. You go directly from your parents' house to your new house that you form when you get married. That directly relates to my newfound obsession is like housing. And at this point, we've been together 5 years.
Buying a house isn't so much a matter of how long you've been together, it's how much money you've accumulated.
Yeah. We're seeing how much money we need to save up to be able to even qualify for a loan big enough to get a house that is somewhat decent for the both of us.
업무 강도가 좀 세서 주말에도 야근을 하고, 주말에도 일을 하고, 야근도 이제 서슴지 않게 했었는데, 그 흔히들 한국에서는 번아웃이라고 하는데, 제가 너무 회사에만 이제 계속 지내다 보니까 친구들도 많이 만나지 않고, 그리고 일에 너무 맹목적으로 매여가지고 일만 보고 하다 보니까 프로그램들이 많은데요. 거기 캐치프라이즈? 어떤 이런 항상 얘기하는 게 실패해도 괜찮고 쉬어도 괜찮다고 얘기를 해줘요. 그래서 되게 힐링되는 시간들이었어요. 그래서 실패를 좀 두려워하지 말아야 된다는 생각을 하게 된 것 같아요.
South Korea's strict and brutal education system. English is a very important factor of getting to the next level in society in Korea. One more time, please.
I see 100 pineapples.
Good, thank you. Even some kids I teach at the Hagwon, I feel they're not really happy, like they don't know what they want to do. But then when I'm grading or when I talk to them, all their goal is just to get more money. That's how they were brought up.
예전에는 저도 집을 구해야겠다는 생각을 많이 했었어요. 서울에서 내가 살 집을 좀 마련을 해야겠다는 생각을 했고, 그래서 투자도 거의 제가 받는 임금의 절반 이상을 항상 저축을 했죠. 투자라기보다는 항상 저축을 했었는데, 지금은 너무 격차가 이제 커져버려서 집을 과연 살 수 있을까라는 생각이 들고, 그래서 요즘에는 지방에서 살아볼까라는 생각도 가지기 시작을 했어요.
For me, I feel like what I'm doing right now is logical because pursuing what you want, because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow, just trying to be happy every day.
My parents are conservative, and if I don't marry someone, my family wouldn't want me to live with that person.
We're almost there to see my grandma.
There's a hierarchy in my family where my grandma's the matriarch. She always has a really big say in what we do.
이거는 뭐예요?
갈치, 생선. 오늘 좀 상 차리고 그렇게 했어요. 맛있는 거 좀 하고 그랬어요.
Our grandma's favorite sport, apart from painting and being awesome, is to roast us.
그런데 차려준다 해도 시간 없다고 안 와요. 친구들하고 논다. 옛날에는 진짜 살기가 힘들고 그렇게 해도 그게 힘들다고 생각 안 하고 그냥 열심히 사는 거예요.
제가 이제 직장 다니고 다음 단계, 직장 다니는 다음 단계 결혼하는 거겠죠?
근데 네가 좋다면은 할 수 없지만은 할머니의 바람은 그게 아니다 이거지.
그렇죠.
똑똑한 애들이 더 실수하는 거예요.
I feel like sometimes I don't really have a voice when it comes to the way that I want to live, the way that I want to kind of show myself to society. A lot of people do think that I'm like kind of jumping the gun because I am quite young, but I have been dating the same person for 5 years and I know what I want.
For now, doing all these jobs I never imagined I would, I think music is worth it. Music to me is something that's worth it.
It's always the same situation. We only have like 10 seconds left. You gotta run it. Maybe I don't want to waste any time.
제 시간을 조금 가족들한테 많이 이제 할애하면서 살고 싶었는데 지금은 전혀 그렇지 못한 삶을 살고 있는 것 같아서 제 꿈이랑 점점 멀어져 가는 듯한 기분이 들어서 어떻게 하면 다시 내가 행복하게 살 수 있을까를 좀 많이 고민을 하고 있습니다.
I look kind of crazy today.
I don't know, it just feels way more fresh.
It's real.
Yeah, real.
real?
I eat, play, and pray, and sleep. No, that's not what I do.